Okay. Are we all set?
Yeah.
Good. So, previously in Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, the party had began their journey with Torga and her two companions to head into the bell that called Angajuk to go and meet with the people that she had done business with. In the middle of the road, there was a frost giant that was dealt with, and his life was spared. His honor was broken, but just a few questions answered, and he was said to keep living his life as best as he could. Continuing down the road, finally the group arrives at the place where the bell is rung, and after some minutes, a whale, white big whale, arrives, and impressively enough, this creature can talk and communicate in common with other species. So everyone boarded the whale and went into the ship that was, as promised, waiting, floating beyond the sea of moving ice. This meeting took about an hour, but after some uncomfortable silences, the business carried on and everything seemed in order. So everyone started to packing the boxes or loading the boxes into the whale. And this is when Max decided to inspect the boxes to see what was the content of this merch. And to his surprise, inside of one of them, there was a person that immediately attacked after the box was opened. And here is when the crew of the ship also became aggressive, and everyone just defended themselves, successfully killing all members of the crew except for the person that was inside the box, who sank with with the whale. But with no better option to return to shore, the party went into the uh, ship's base level, grabbed some boats, and started rowing their way back to shore. Wind was starting picking up, it's signs of a storm coming, but nothing too wild at the moment. And the perils of the sea of moving ice were successfully avoided, except for Max fainting once, but Brutus aiding immediately for him to not die.
Wait, how much HP do I have?
However much Brutus gave you. I
I
believe was it
think I
two.
only. No, I did lay on
Yeah,
hands,
yeah,
but
yeah.
oh wait,
You
yeah,
did.
no, I did do cure wounds. I did cure wounds.
It was 8 or 9, something like that.
Let me scroll up a bit.
Scroll up, homie. And then after arriving to shore, you guys have no idea where you are. There's no recognizable place.
I'm not trying to draw lines. I was trying to control F to search. I'm sorry.
No
This would have
worries.
been damn nice to be a sailor. Good navigation.
Yeah.
Like the other land-bound campaign we're having.
It's a shame nobody in here is. And with
I
no
didn't
idea,
think we'd need to.
with no idea where you guys are in the map currently, and wind picking up, a storm roaring on the horizon. What is your guys doing? You guys could be anywhere in the shores of the Sea of Moving Ice at the moment. You cannot know exactly where.
Is there any of you guys that can see any landmarks around here? I sure as hell can't.
We have a map, right?
Well, it doesn't help us if we
Yeah.
don't know where we're at the map. But
Well, we
yeah,
can
may
look,
I
see.
point that landmark? Yeah, good, smart one.
Maybe we're close.
What about that iceberg right there?
It looks like the one on the map.
Yeah.
Okay, like, can we see? Can I see if the map looks like with the shape of the shore and the like peaks and stuff? Is there? Can I try and see if I can work out where we are? If we're close to
Roll
like
me
here,
survival.
here. Oh fuck! I don't even have it open. My bad. 1 sec.
I'm gonna mark where the bell was.
Okay, survival.
Oh, almost.
Oh, 1.
This fucking campaign, man. It's
You
insane.
look to your left, and you look to your right. Everything seems barren, frozen land, with no exact markings or landmarks that you can see.
Mm. I
Did
have
we-
no idea where we are. I hand the map back to someone.
Did we find out last time what Torga was actually doing there and what organization she might be part of, or no? We haven't spoken to her since about it.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Torga is with you guys at the moment, by the
Mhm.
way.
Uh-huh. Well, I have a great idea. We can see the coast from here. It goes that way and that way. We know that the only way we can head towards any town at all is just taking the middle ground and going straight in. How far can we have drifted until we see something?
Sounds good to
Mm.
me.
I love the idea.
Yeah,
Better
you
than
would.
wandering.
Freaking, you're used to just traveling in a straight line forever, huh?
It's my favorite.
Well, we can ask Torga. Where do you think we are?
I am not the one to wander into the wilderness. I will
could.
not at this.
How far from the shore are we?
You guys just arrived in a boat to the shore.
I'm just saying, my steed's 1,000 miles away. If I could communicate with them telepathically, I could call them to us in the correct direction of where the caravan was and lead us back in the correct direction.
1,000 miles away?
Not 1,000 miles. It's 1 mile. It's 1 mile. I'm confusing it with the
Jesus.
something else, but 1 mile.
So you can send your steed 1 mile left or 1 mile right.
No, they're at the
Yeah.
caravan right now, but I can
they're
communicate
at
with them within a mile. Is what I'm saying. If I said, "Rudy, come to us," he should be able to come to us out and find
But
us.
if it's
Correct?
beyond a mile, is it able
Yeah.
to?
Then he's dismissed. That's why I was trying to ask you. So this is
Oh,
up to you, DM.
I mean, you already sailed way into the sea,
Okay.
and that is way over a mile. So
Damn.
Then-
Where we could triangulate so we know we're not within him. Oh yeah, fuck no. We said the way. We can't. Can't work out like.
We can work out that the sea is in the back. We can pretty much work
Yeah.
out that. So we know which
Martok,
general.
can't you fly?
Can
For
I
10 minutes.
could I possibly use my owl to like get a bird's eye view and then look at the map and like try to compare to see where we are?
if you do that, you can also roll me some survival.
Thank you.
You need a hug?
You don't. You don't. Oh my god.
Even with the
No.
bird's eye view,
The same roll.
if your owl goes way up a mile up into the air, all you can see is snow coming into the bird's view, and it fogs the horizon, and there is little to be seen.
So is there just like big clouds like stretching across the whole sky?
Yes, it seems like something big is coming.
Okay.
How many days since you used that thingamajig? It's only been
The
like
more-
3, right?
The summer star? How many days has it been?
This would be the third, and it charges in 4 days.
So
from
I
the
can use
date.
it tomorrow or after tomorrow?
after tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I feel like we should probably set up camp, if anything. Try again tomorrow after whatever's coming through is passed.
How dark is it? Is it in the evening?
Is almost would be like you would have another 2 hours or so of dim light
Yeah.
before
I
it
think
becomes complete darkness.
nighttime or not, I say we go through. I mean, we're sitting ducks out here in the middle of the water. We might as well just try to get to land.
Oh, are we in the water still?
No,
We are in.
No,
So where are we?
We just
I thought
got to
we were
on
show.
the
on,
coast.
on a beach.
He doesn't
Oh,
tell
I
us because we know where we went out, but he's not going to tell us. Hey, with Akadi, my goddess, can I pray to know which direction the wind was blowing?
how would that help you?
I would
Well,
know
I guess-
how the boat was moving back, because the waves would be affected by the wind. Thus, I would know if we drifted upstream or downstream, which means that I would know how to get the Brutus horse because we move up or down the shoreline.
Oh yeah, because the wind always comes from the west, right? So we'd know which direction it is.
If it does in this case, yeah.
Well, I would first ask you for history to see if you know that.
Well, god damn it.
No meta knowledge.
I mean,
in this
wouldn't it
community.
be? Oh,
Damn
he's
it,
not
okay.
meta. I don't feel like that would be meta for
Yeah, like
a
even I know
character
that
with
in
his
real
god
life.
to be a wind goddess would know maybe that, but he fucking critted anyway.
Yeah, you know how the wind currents move.
I love
And-
that response though. Just like no meta, damn it.
Even your goddess have given you some understanding about the element. And now would say perception to see if you noticed how the waves moved back in the boat.
I gotta be goddamn blind if I didn't see that. Let's see.
What the fuck? Okay. You notice that waves were from the perspective looking at the sea, the waves were moving to the right.
Okay. So if I look out now, I
So-
know that it moved to the right, which means that we might have drifted up east and northeast. So we can make one out of two decisions. Either we follow the shoreline to the west and find Brutus's horse, which is where we left the caravan, which means that we have a safe place to get back, or we go up northeast and get to Ravel's End. But
Well, I'm definitely favor doing that instead of walking inland.
yeah,
But which way is the question?
I would possibly say that it's possibly safer to go and try and find the caravans. At least we have shelter from the storm, and perhaps some people there can help us. If Torga left some of the guards, they might be able to ferry us back to Bryn Shander while we rest.
Either way, I can definitely provide us comfortable living, like sleeping quarters with my hut.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be wise to go back with Torga regardless, because if she goes missing or anything happens to her, we're the last people seen with her.
Agreed.
And then I just kind of wave awkwardly to Torga. Not
My
talking about you.
employees would never leave without me. I'm sure they're still at the place we left.
Okay. Everyone up for going the way towards the caravan? For Mima?
Yeah.
I think the caravan, yeah. Even though I'd rather go up. But it's We can't.
Go up where?
Ravel sent.
Like we could walk all the way, but it would take too long. I think.
Oh yeah. I'm all about going on the caravan.
Your feet start moving in the snow, and the clouds start getting closer and closer. As the wind starts picking up, it starts shoving snow into your body's hands, faces, and soon you become enveloped by this white veil that covers everything around you, and all you have on you to know that you're on the right track is the shoreline with the sea of moving eyes that from time to time you hear a crack of two massive bodies of ice colliding into each other. This gives you this sensation of unforgiveness of this land and the amount of harsh it has to withstand from this never changing weather. But as time passes by, let me make some measurements in other layer so you don't see it.
I could summon Rudy back and ride up to get the caravan, come back with the workers. Do you guys want me to try that?
Can't you drag us through the
Yeah,
snow
you can do it. Yeah.
with rope?
I could, but it'd be quite painful.
I guess we don't have any skis. Unless we have the ski maker with two tinkerers. You made a couple of sets of skis, right? From the metal.
That's what he was doing last time while we were fighting the bandits.
Yeah, of course, of course.
That sounds like a great plan, Brutus.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I have crampons?
Yeah, we have.
That makes you not slide.
Yeah, it's not slidey.
Snowshoes, I think.
I will use my last second level spell, find Steed, and get Rudy back, and I will try to ride off towards the caravan myself to get the workers and hopefully meet halfway, headed back the same direction.
From the snow and the wind, they start combining, and you see it makes kind of like a whirling area just right in front of Brutus. As snow clears out and a layer of solid ice can be seen, from it emerges this reindeer steed that is loyal to Brutus.
All right. I will set off. Anything? Well,
Ride.
that's it. As I ride
Ride.
off and they just see nothing, disappear into the snow.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah.
And start galloping into the snow. I need everyone to make me a con save. If you're cold resistance, do so with advantage.
And if you had cold weather clothing, was that
Oh, not 20.
advantage as well?
Wow. It just prolongs the time between saves.
Okay, thank you so much. So for me, it's.
I think we all have that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have advantage since I have cold resistance inherently from.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Let's see. Con save.
Everyone rolling so good. Sorry, 9.
I'm small and cold. The wind gets to me so easily.
5. So everyone
Jesus.
is good with this weather, but because Thorin just arriving into this place is not yet used to it, and now you have gained 1 level of exhaustion. I don't know if we have told you about our rule to exhaustion, that each level of exhaustion gives you -1 on all rolls and reduces your movement speed by 5 feet.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it is accumulative. With 2 levels of exhaustion is -2 and -10 feet, and so on.
All right, yeah, that's easy.
But yeah, as dwarf, you have 25 feet of movement, if I'm not wrong.
On the bright side, I can just hop on my steel defender's back and ride him.
He didn't have a steel defender yet. Do
I
you?
don't?
Didn't he create it last?
Yeah.
Last long rest, I thought.
Yeah.
I remember there
It's a
being a
little
token
guy.
from last time.
I might have forgotten that, but if you did, that's good. And yeah, you can totally do that.
Wow, there's a solid chance at some point in the campaign the steel defender will be towing Torin in like a little wagon because all his movement speed's gone.
Oh, can
And
you
as you're
please?
Yep.
I just wanted Thorin to tell us about his steel defender. I'm very much want to know what he created. Does it have like wheels or 2 legs, 4 legs, 6 legs, 8 legs?
Oh yeah, that would be interesting.
Like a Dalek?
I was actually still trying to think about like what the final design should be.
Okay, never mind.
It can always be a PNG marking while you decide what it is.
Mm.
But Brutus,
What is it exactly? It's like an automaton thing.
Yeah, it's just like a little mechanical automaton that I can control with my bonus action.
Nice.
Okay.
As you set off and leave your companions behind to get ahead to then come back for them, roll me a d20.
Who?
Brutus.
Crit. Come on.
Okay, how do I? What is it on here?
A slash, I believe.
Because I did /R. Okay.
Okay. The leader, like who's going in front of the group of 4 that stayed behind, also roll me a d20.
Can you please repeat that? The leader of the ones behind. Okay, the one in front of the rest of the pack.
Yeah. Who's going front of you guys?
Rain, do you want to take lead?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
D20, yeah.
Yep.
17.
As Brutus sets off into the mist that is being created by the winds picking up, everyone just tries to shield themselves from the elements, covering their faces to be able to better see what's up ahead. And Rain never loses the shoreline from sight and guides you guys forward into what feels like the time is running slower than it should, and you guys feel like this is gonna take way longer, although like the feeling is like 5 minutes become 10 minutes 20 minutes or something like that. But as you guys are walking into the snow, the shoreline is to your right, and the ones that stay behind, roll me a group perception.
Okay.
Ooh.
Group perception for the stay behinders. That's
Holy
three in a row. That's 400
in a row.
Yeah, so that's no. Oh, one in the
Oh,
middle.
you
Shit.
had
Yeah,
one,
I
okay.
almost thought I had 3 in a row. I don't. But yeah,
That was
That's
almost crazy.
insane,
That's still
though.
pretty good. 3 out of 4 rolls.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
pretty decent.
insane.
Yeah, we can't complain.
As you are being not so Martok, this is to you. As you're being not so pessimist about this storm, you know that this is the natural flows of the wind provoked by the goddess that bestowed this power upon you. So you're more perceptive to your surroundings, and you see this coastline is to your right, but to your left, you see way up in the distance, there's a humanoid figure standing in the middle of the nowhere.
In the middle of the.
In the middle of nowhere.
Presumably not on.
I'm gonna do
A
my
reindeer.
fast mind trick. There's some. I was gonna almost say there's something up in them trees, but there's someone out there in the wilderness. I see a
The
figure.
wind moves the clothing violently as the figure just stands in kind of like a decayed motion. It does nothing, doesn't move. It appears to be
How far away?
appeared to couple of hundred feet.
Rain, you had pitons, yeah?
Visions or Pythons, sorry, yeah.
Python,
Yeah.
is it called Python?
You want? Yeah. I actually don't know what the pronunciation is. I think it's. I'll look it up. I never actually. I don't think I've ever said that word outside of D&D. To be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Do you think we should go out
I know
and
it's used in
investigate?
rock climbing, but
Yeah. Do you think we should go out and investigate what this guy is doing? I mean, it's really weird. It's really cold out here, and we have met people out here. But then again, I don't want someone to just stand out there like this, and if they're in danger. And
well, they could be the same creatures that we encountered before.
You would remember that the cult-like walkers would emit a intense bright light coming out of the huts in which they covered their faces. It doesn't appear to be this case.
it could be the assassin. We have to investigate why he was put in the crate. But going out into that far of a distance, how much rope do we have? I was thinking we used the pittons and put them into the ground to be able to backtrack to the shore so we don't get lost in here. Let's tie some
Sounds
rope.
like a plan.
By the way, all this you're saying by yelling to each other because the wind is so hard that you have to say.
I'll just telepathically do like this. And,
Okay.
I'll
I
just
get
signal
one.
yes or no.
Is there anyone else that has telepathy that can answer back?
No, I don't have.
Nope.
You're the only one.
Okay, so side gem, no.
Well, you can say I'll like signal like nod or whatever, or a thumbs up.
Yeah. We're gonna get on to getting these pitons in the ground. I got 50.
I'm hesitant to go out, but sure.
What are we trying to do with the rope?
Have you seen what's that Quentin Tarantino movie where they try to go to the shit house and they don't want to get lost in the snowstorm?
Yeah.
Where they tie off a rope so they can go through the snowstorm and not get lost. That's what I'm thinking. We don't want to get lost.
And in the movie somehow one of them still gets lost.
Yeah, I know, but still, at least it's a
I
precaution.
have 10 pitons.
Okay, that should be plenty. I got. Let's see. I got 50 foot of rope. We can tie them off to each other. I don't know how much we have total.
Okay. Is he 50 foot? Like he's close, right?
Like,
I also have 50 feet of rope.
a couple hundred.
He's over. The figure is over 100 feet away, but less than 200 for sure.
Okay.
Well, I have rope as well. We can use.
Yeah.
Hammering some pitons onto this snow and then tying some rope on it, then proceeding towards the figure. put in another pit and tying some rope, and this way creating a line that you guys can follow back to the shoreline. This figure begins to get closer and closer as you see the hair on this um, humanoid figure is being waved by the wind. It appears to have long hair and it is covered by frost. Its clothing is also kind of like freezing, but the wind still manages to wave it. And it doesn't appear to do anything to your approach. And as you get closer and closer, you are now within a shout distance of it.
I can try and telepathically send a message to it. 60 foot.
At
Yeah.
60 foot away from it, there is no. There cannot be a link created with this figure.
Fireball it is. No, no.
I'm gonna tell the rest of the guys it's not responding. It's like it's blank, or I'm unable to communicate.
Here, I've got. Let's see. What's the range on this? Oh, damn. How 60 feet away?
Yeah.
I guess I'll. Is it still approaching us?
You are approaching it.
Okay.
It is not moving at all.
Continue.
But it's looking at us like.
What was it?
It's looking at us, or
Is it dead?
It's not doing nothing. It's dead standing. It's totally still.
Might be a dead
Oh, it's
person.
probably
Yeah.
someone got frozen in the snow.
Well, heck, I'll approach it. Why not?
I hope it's not Brutus.
I'll give you 2 gold coins to lick it.
My tongue will
As you
get stuck.
approach, you see now clearly a frozen corpse is standing completely straight up into the snow. And upon closer inspection, it appears to be sitting on a kind of throne of sorts, some sorts. It's like a wooden chair, but this chair is now under some thick layers of snow that have been falling on it during these hours. The corpse is completely frozen, but you can see a figure of an old person, and the robes that he's wearing hints that it was in life a wizard.
Oh.
Ooh.
What is the color of its clothing, or her clothing?
Gray, almost black.
Huh.
Mm.
Well, we have to put our chief investigator on this.
I look at the gnome.
As you probably like psychically tell me it's like a wizard or something, and I'm instantly interest peaked. And I'll
You think he teleported here and then died? Maybe some kind of magic that brought him here, and then he miscalculated or thought he was somewhere else.
Well, they're sitting on some type of throne, correct?
Yeah, more like a chair or a settle or settle. I don't know how you pronounce it.
This
Saddle?
seems like something they didn't do to themselves, if I had to guess. But I'm going to investigate this body a little bit more thoroughly.
Okay,
You
roll
need
me
some
some
help?
investigation.
I'd love some help.
Wait, don't touch it until. Try throwing something at it, like a metal object or something, or maybe with your owl.
You're trying to poke it?
What if he shatters, man?
Well, I mean,
I can
Yeah,
use
yeah,
mage
I
hand
agree.
just to be safe.
might freeze you or something. I don't know.
So yeah, I
with
guess
your
I'll
move
invest. Yeah.
you go
So
to yeah.
I go on.
I want to know what is it that you're doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm basically gonna investigate it like I normally would, going through all of like the pockets and such. But instead of my actual hand, it's just gonna be like my mage hand layered over it. And so
Can
I'm
you
gonna roll
feel
this.
tact with the mage hand?
Let me see.
Like if you do this with your mage hand, would you know what's underneath the clothing?
Um, it doesn't say, and I'd probably say no, since it also says like it can't activate magic items or such. So
Well,
yeah, you
you
know
set it
what?
up
Never.
with caution for it to not jump at anything that touches it. But as you touch it, it doesn't react. It feels completely solid and
Right.
hints that has been in this state for longer than a couple of days.
Okay.
But as you do, the
Yeah.
ground underneath you starts shaking, and it becomes quickly a rumble that it appears to be an earthquake coming from nowhere. As I need everyone to make a dex save.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Holy.
I am not rolling well today.
Is it to balance on ice or no? It's just
No.
okay. I
The
wanted to
ground is
cheat on
violently
a.
moving underneath you,
Okay.
and you see the ground itself starts to elevate as it was something was sprouting out of the ground as Rain, Max, and Thorin and Don keep their footing and just fall prone into the ground. But you, Martug, you managed to step away from this. But as everyone sees this scene, the layers of ice and snow from this thing that is coming out of this snow start falling off, and you see a white pale creature with massive wings that spread from it, and as it does, it just roars at you, and as I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Shit.
It's a dragon. 10.
Do I see this from where
Okay.
I am?
Nope.
Okay.
So it is 10, 19, 20, and 11. Rain and Thorin, you become frightened
Of
as these
course.
massive, colossal-sized dragon emerges from the ground. You guys, none of you have ever seen something this massive in your lifetimes. But as it looks at you, it doesn't appear to notice you. It looks to the sides and then spreads its massive wings around and flaps upwards.
You
Yeah,
said this was a white dragon?
a white dragon.
Dragons are normally fairly notorious for like being legendary regardless of because there's not that many in general. Would I know anything about this dragon just from like history?
Roll history.
Oh, it might be the dragon that we killed all its children of.
Don't say that out loud.
Thorin looks at you with eyes like fucking dinner plates. What?
You what? You know of a legend in this land that tells of a apex predator that feasts upon everything it wants and nothing can match its power. It were merely legends, or so you thought until now.
Yeah, and like maybe I even doubted it at one point. It's just like that doesn't make sense. They talked about a white dragon. Those normally aren't. Oh wait. Oh, that is a chromatic dragon. Never mind. It makes all sense now.
Is it general knowledge that a chromatic dragon is evil, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we reasoned that the last time we We fought the dragonlings, yeah.
It starts flapping its massive wings and it pushes, tosses, and hinders everything underneath it. And as it takes off up into the air, everyone takes 22 bludgeoning damage.
I'm knocked out again.
And I will, as a reaction, use my.
Still endurance, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I still have the 6? No, I don't think so. So I'll just take 22.
And
Like we used
as
that on the
it
boat.
does, it roars in a mighty echo sound can be heard through the horizons. And you hear this Brutus on the distance, and you turn around and see this. Hard to tell the size of this creature from how far you are right now, but you see something flying and then taking off towards the. This is the east.
Okay, I would turn Rudy around and head back that direction then, just to
Okay.
see what the commotion is.
Oh shoot! I've screwed over myself. I still have my temp HP left.
I don't. I use it. I can see it's gone.
Must
And
be
as
nice.
Mac is knocked unconscious. Anyone doing anything about it?
Yes, I am going straight into Max's robe, picking up one of the healing potions and just down the hatch.
Do you have any left?
Max has them. You know that Max has them. I'm just scrounging around his bag if I can find him.
Oh,
Max.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Max.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you have cure wounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He was faster than me then.
You're like searching through my robes, like, where could it be? And then he just walks up and places his hand on me.
I just rub his head a little.
Pat,
But
pat.
this event that you guys have just witnessed, Thorian and Rain are no longer frightened, but nonetheless, this is very concerning for you to have seen.
Where did that dragon come from? Was it sleeping under the snow? Is there a...
Oh yeah, let me add. The saddle that the frozen wizard was sitting on was on the dragon's back. And as it rose up, it flew away, and the frozen body of this person was still placed in there. It didn't fall off.
Shit.
You know, that crossed my mind, but I thought it was a little bit too out there.
It's a saddle in the middle of nowhere with a wizard frozen to death. Yeah.
So the saddle was like on the ground, and it was on the dragon. We just didn't see the dragon when it was in the snow.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone else notice that wizard was riding the dragon? As I frantically look around, sword drawn.
I have no clue. I don't know where the wizard went. Went off with the dragon, I guess.
I was busy healing the small one.
I didn't even notice Max was injured.
He was deep down here in the snow.
Myself. Can I regain some hit points with my second wind?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you have it.
Max, did dragon drop anything?
No, doesn't appear to have dropped anything.
Okay, so what you're saying, it's not worth searching or find magical object.
Was it just like a dragon's spaced hole in the ground now?
Yeah, from where the dragon took off,
Dragon shape, yeah.
there's snow spread around.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess we woke up the dragon. I wonder where it's
How
going right
did
now.
it survive? It was just in the snow the whole time? For days?
They do like to hibernate.
This is now when you
Hmm.
arrive, Brutus.
We can all agree that wasn't our fault, right?
I'm gonna arrive and seeing Rain with his sword drawn. I'll tell him to put it down, and then I'll just ask, "What the hell was that? Was that you guys?"
Unfortunately, we woke up a white dragon. That was
How the hell did you manage to do that?
we noticed a man out in the snow in a saddle and didn't figure he was riding something. We figured it was a throne of some sort that we could figure out more about him. And yeah, out of the snow came the dragon, and we have unfortunately woken him up.
You think he'll be
Brutus, do
back?
you know any lore about white dragons?
Of course. I've heard many tales about white dragons. Let me tell you some of them. All right, come on, let me roll good.
I thought it was your backstory, man. Like I was a level 1 dragon killing master, and
You know that details of Arvariatress. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that.
atrocious.
Arvariatress.
Uh-huh. I don't even know how that
Huh?
works.
What is it?
That's the
I've
name
never
of
heard
the
of that.
dragon of the stories that folk from Icewind Dale tell,
Mm.
and it is a legend even amongst the Goliath tribes. It well, with a 15, you know more about of the same of a predator that had no rival and just merely legends.
I didn't get that was the dragon's name. I thought it was a new English word. I didn't know.
Yes. Well, between
Arvariatress.
Max and Brutus, we know that there's a legendary dragon anyway.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That indeed is scary.
Well, what is it going to do? I mean, there are no forces in this land that can slay a beast like that, are there?
I don't know, but our friends up at the cave, the whatever clan it was that got taken over by that barbarian tribe that we sent out there, or whomever it was that took over the cave with the white dragons, the dragon is probably returning to there. Which means that those people are in grave danger right now.
I would agree. At some point, hell, maybe even now, we need to go deal with this.
What if it's aligned with the Frost Maiden? She already knows who we are.
Well, I mean, we can't just let a dragon run wild.
Can I turn to Torga and ask her?
Oh shit.
Torga's dead.
That's the face of a man who knows she's dead.
She got buried under the snow, so the flap of the wind didn't get to her. There you go. She fainted.
So she's not okay. I'll look around and try and dig her out. If I can see. Like, where's Torga? I'll get someone to help, maybe.
Torga is laying face down into the snow. But if you were to check, you still notice pulse. Definitely at this point, she would have gotten some levels of exhaustion.
Mm.
but she's still alive.
Okay, well, I'll try and carry her then, or I can't revive her, can I? Or like, I don't know how it works for
She's not
NPCs.
dead.
Like, yeah, how does it work? Do I just do a medicine check, or she'll come to in like a few hours or something?
You could try and wake her up.
Okay,
What are you doing to do so?
Can I just
medicine
tap her on the
check.
back
Right.
and tell her to
No,
get
I
up
don't know.
and lay on hands?
Are you gonna lay on hands?
I don't, but
Yeah.
Brutus can. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
unless if his medicine fails.
I've got 8, so. But I think that's
Yeah,
just to stabilize. I don't know how it works to NPCs. Like, how do you wake them up?
that medicine checks doesn't let you know how to handle a dwarf. Maybe you have done this with actual sized humanoids. But then Brutus comes in and lays some hands onto Torga as she kind of wakes up and she's in shock and says, what was that? What, the dragon? Did you see it?
I did not see it, but I heard it was quite magnificent.
Just
What are
start
we still saying
gaslighting
here?
her.
I actually didn't see. He said I didn't see
What
it.
dragon? You did see
What
it.
dragon?
A dragon, you're crazy. Go back to sleep.
You saw it flying away when you.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I saw a white blur.
Was it just a dream?
No, it happened. There was a
It looked
white
real
dragon.
to us.
I thought
Have
it
you heard
was
the
just
tale of Veretrus?
I have, but I thought it was merely legends.
Well, all legends come from great stories, and this one happens to be true.
That phrase was way too epic. You get inspiration. uh, hell, I think this is the time where I think of moving out of here.
Probably a good idea. The weather's becoming unbearable, but I think our group's on the verge of something big. Maybe you could stay and with the business how it is right now, it might be a little difficult with those partners as we might have cut off that connection literally and figuratively, but things will get better. You have my word.
I do hope so, but with a threat such as like a dragon, I don't think there's nobody safe in this land anymore.
But what will happen to the people of this land then? The towns you trade with. If the
If
dragon
they
were
are
to
wise, they
attack,
should evacuate. There's nothing that survives a dragon's might. Having you heard the tales?
I haven't. Tell us.
The tales say of Averatris, an ancient white worm that once terrorized Icewind Dale. It said to eat everything it could and left nothing for the lesser hunters. This land was inhabited by humanoids by then. It is said that its nest is in the wrecked glacier.
In the what?
The wrecked glacier? I don't know how to pronounce
Wrecked,
that.
like destroyed.
Wrecked glacier.
oh, reg, there's something. I don't know. It's at the top right of the map.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay.
This is common knowledge for
Yeah, maybe
everyone in
ragged
here.
or something.
It is a massive wall of ice that extends hundreds and hundreds feet up, and it appears to be solid ice, not even rocky mountains. Just a ginormous block of ice that separates this land from others.
Hmm. Cool.
If the tales are true, and the beast decides it's time to reclaim its kingdom, this land is already doomed.
You think it has anything? It has any allegiance or alliance with the Frost Maiden herself?
I wouldn't doubt it. If that crazy witch wants to rule by Iron Fist, he would do anything to accomplish its goals.
Well, what did we learn today, guys? Do not approach frozen bodies in the ice.
That even the snowmen out here are dangerous.
Everything seems to be.
Well, we could. There's two things we could do. We could either, if it is allied with this Frost Maiden, then we could try and convince it otherwise, although I don't think that'll go well. We could head to the cave we've been sending people to. Perhaps it is going there first to collect its thoughts, if it hasn't already decided to destroy things. Or it may have returned to the glacier. But I think
The direction that you saw it
yeah.
flying off to was, if I ping in the right layer,
Good.
this general area.
Yeah.
Right. So, if that's the direction of the glacier, then that's probably where it's gone.
Hmm.
Didn't what's who gave me the sword again? What's his name? Tavu, or what was it? I can't remember. The Dragonborn.
Thraxis?
Trovus.
Probes, yeah.
The Travis, yeah. Didn't he say that he killed a dragon or something? A white dragon?
Man, that dude has been drunk every time we've talked to him. Can you really trust a word out of his mouth?
Yeah, but maybe he's legit. Like, maybe he killed him.
Well, you got the dragon killing rapier, so you're fit for fight.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
But does he know? I wonder, does he know, like, any more about it? I mean,
Yeah, maybe he does.
be tempted to go talk to him again, but I think probably might be bullshit. I mean, the sword is magical, so it's not like nothing, but and he is a dragonborn. I think if it's flying back towards the glacier, we should either move to intercept it or at least warn the towns to leave. That would mean people would really truly be abandoning this land.
Hmm.
I think many will be reluctant to leave. They might think even that the Frost Maiden would protect them more.
So what do you suggest we do?
Well, I suggest we go and try and confront this dragon, or otherwise we'll have to confront them soon enough anyway, is my guess. We can
Well,
also
knowing
flee
dragons,
ourselves.
They have layers typically. They have gold and hordes.
I thought you meant like an onion for a second. I thought you were gonna
That's
give us a
what I
spiel
thought.
like you're like dragons are like layers. They're like onions.
Just like Shrek did.
Yeah,
Deep there for
that's
a
where
minute.
you were going with that.
A little- No, I just mean like they typically are not just
damn.
ones to talk. They want something in return. They're not. What do we have to offer? I suppose is what I'm asking us.
Don't dragons like gold? I mean,
We
we
do
could
have a
offer
lot
them.
of that.
Yeah, we have a lot. We also have the relic
This might
thing,
be a
or
lot
not?
to
What's it
us,
called?
but
The device.
The Sun Star. We're gonna give it the ultimate power to create light. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they could just kill us and take it anyway, but I don't think that's how we bargain. We could. Well, the thing is, we already kind of did try and bargain with its presumed cults or whatever before, so I mean, if it gets any word from them, it'll know that we're charlatans the second we speak.
We can
I don't
always
think it'll be as easy to fool as well.
we can always go to the wizard tower again and conjure up some bribes.
Or we could tell it we know where it can conjure some bribes and then maybe trap it in there or something.
Mm.
But we could collapse the tower on top, although I don't think it would fit in there in the first place.
It's probably going to tear it out of the ground, but yeah.
Perhaps it will. Perhaps we can say that it's already buried and only a dragon can unearth it, and then while it's doing that, we somehow bury it. Though I don't know. This is going beyond.
Hmm.
Any
What do you
plan I
suggest we
had.
do, Torga?
Leave this land at once if you want to keep your lives.
So, for those of us that might not want to, what would you suggest we do? We have a task at hand, and I don't plan on stopping until it's finished.
If you're foolish enough to stay underneath a dragon's sky, who am I to stop you? I don't know what you would do, but I know what I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Can you at least warn the towns on your way then, before you leave, in the event that we can't?
I didn't see it with my own eyes, but no, wait, I did. Sorry. I don't believe the people from towns will believe me. It is up to them if they want to follow suit or stay for their damnation.
I will do the following. I will basically ask him, so you're going back to the hole from whence you came to that organization. They won't be too happy and cast detect thoughts at the same time.
Okay. Wisdom.
I think it's
Ooh,
only.
she fails by 1.
Oof. Do you want me to link it? I think it's only surface thoughts. I can reach in. I'm not.
No, there is no save if you're normally just reading her surface thoughts. The
save
wisdom
is
save is to
for
pro.
reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're actually reading her mind,
No, she will know it. No, I want to know the surface thoughts as I say that she's going back to the hole once she came to that organization that is taking advantage of these people.
You hear her thoughts saying, "What does he know?" But then she's gonna say, "I'll find another way of business. I am resourceful. I'm sure I can find something else for me."
We can. Well, do we pull up these pittance and head to shore, or does anyone else have any questions for?
No, I guess we return to shore, stock up, and then go searching for the dragon, I guess.
Do we want to go talk to that drunk and see if he's got any ideas, if we do trust his word?
I think we should, like, on the way.
So we are abandoning the Ravel's End for the dragon to take because it takes precedence. Is that the group consensus?
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it, Max's dad's in prison, and he's probably not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Same with that other guy, one would hope.
I love how you say that.
I'm fine with this course of action. I think the utmost importance is to help the people of Icewind Dale with the most immediate danger. And I do also believe that the dragon is the greatest cause for concern for these poor people that freeze to death and sacrifice themselves every moon. Might as well do as much as we can for them.
Are
Hmm.
you? Did you say that in front of Torga? Because I would hope she'd hear that, and I would tell her, just remember that if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be here. Just remember that the world might be cold, but there's still people with warm hearts that are willing to do what's right. Maybe you could stay here and use your business and your connections to help the people of Icewind Dale while we finish our task.
I roll persuasion.
Gosh, they like switched the little button on me. The two
Oh yeah,
icons
the
there.
add-on.
No, I don't have an add-on on here, but 21.
He remains silent, but you can sense some reflection going on.
Sweet. All right. Onward and upward.
As you take back the line of rope that you had made connecting to shore, are you guys going left or right?
We are continuing down the line we were previously, which is left. So
Left.
we assume we're here and going down to here because the water was moving.
It is already night, and this blizzard is still going on. Hold on, I didn't roll to see for how long. Yeah, it is still going on. And it takes you another... This time, are you going with them, Brutus? Or you keep on...
You know what? Narratively, it makes sense to go ahead, but mechanically wise, don't split the party.
Yeah, and you learn that if you do, they will start inspecting frozen bodies. So it takes another, like, 2 hours and a half until you finally see at the distance, kind of like a put up wall made up of bars stuck into the ground and kind of like layers of pelt put to stop the strong wind from coming. And inside this kind of like leather created wall, there's like the light of a campfire that the smoke is being carried away by the strong winds. And as you approach, you see that you have arrived to the place that you left before, with the dog and the bell at the bottom. And you see the caravans have been covered by a layer of sheaths. And you see the two member persons that accompanied Torga. They are covered head to toe and with a scarf. And what is this called? This hat that the Russian soldiers use, that is kind of
Not
like
sure.
round. A what?
It's not called. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna.
Ushanka.
A trapper,
Ushanka.
apparently?
Yeah.
Oh, Ushanka, yeah.
They're wearing those. Their coats cover their necks. They have a scarf on their face, and they have like heavy coats inside of them. But as they see everyone approaching, they stand up, rush to attend you, and hand you some extra coats for you to take on. And they say, "We never gave up hope. We knew you were returning. We set up camp, and everything is in place. Just need to know, is the cargo with you?"
Unfortunately not. It's on Andrew's back. I think that's where we loaded it, right? Where the
That
assassin
is,
came.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shoot. We need to call for Andrew again because there's the cargo is stuck with the whale, and there may be an assassin coming as we call for the whale.
That will
Unless the
be
assassin killed the whale or vice versa.
It's in a bubble on its back. If it kills the whale, it drowns.
Oh,
It would at
not
least
be very smart.
No.
that would be a problem to take care after. Right now we need to rest. As they lead you inside of these I don't know if I'm describing it well. Like it is like a post stuck into the ground and it has like hooks. In those hooks they hung like stretched some pelts and made a barrier against the wind.
Is it like a teepee,
And
like all
inside-
around?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
inside
a
that
windbreaker
there-
or something.
Yeah, more or less. Inside there's already tents and they have cauldron boiling with some warm food.
Nice. Well, I guess we get them ready to brace the storm and rest for the night. It's that time, isn't it?
As the day is concluded. Thorin, are you still attuned to the Psy Crystal?
Yeah.
Okay, remember that it does something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And as the day finishes, anyone doing anything before taking a rest?
We got like
The
what, 2
fire
hours?
going.
I'm gonna thank the goddess of wind for letting me know which direction it was blowing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm very happy for making it towards the right direction. So it's just
All
a
right.
thankful prayer with incense to carry with the wind. And
That sounds good.
long rest, yeah?
A long rest.
Thank God.
And I'll talk to Thorin about making some different kind of metal works for me. That'll be what I do.
Nice.
Okay.
Almost. So there was that much suspense when you take a look.
No. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm just gonna examine the sword hilt I have.
You inspect it closer, and it is a rapier. The material used for it looks more shiny and more to the golden side than other rapiers that you have seen. The hilt has a line of gold and a line of red intertwined between each other, forming a spiral along the hilt. And the handguard for it depicts the shape of a rose.
Very cool. Or were you thinking about looking into more magical properties, Rain, or what's the?
No, I just wanted to see like did something spring to mind about the dragon because the card I thought it was supposed to be like was it not a dragon thing? Like it's like the rose and the dragon, right? Or no, am I misremembering?
Yeah, it was a dragon killer sword, according to him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. Four.
Okay. You feel like the sword starts resonating more with you And with the encounter you just had, you feel like you could. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm not giving misinformation.
Fuck, man.
Okay, no, it does not require attunement. I was convinced that it did.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no,
But I bonded to it
you
as a weapon anyway.
you identified this as a rapier of dragon slaying +2.
Wow. Nice, man.
Convenient.
Oh, cool.
If you
Yeah.
do not know what it does, it adds 3d6 damage if you attack a dragon with it.
What? That's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow, that's like smiting every turn. Jesus.
So
But as the
so
night
Travis was
comes to
telling the
an end,
truth.
Huh?
apparently, as the night comes to an end, everyone successfully takes a long rest. And first thing
What?
in the morning,
Oh yeah, see it there.
um, the blizzard had stopped sometime during the night, and it is now a quiet morning. Um, it appears that the layers of snow that are constantly covering every single inch of the floor have risen even more due to the blizzard that just occurred.
Hmm.
As you open up the doors of your tent, this is evident by the step of snow that comes inside. But what is everyone doing this fine morning? You see Torga's employees are already awake. They are um they are with Torga and they are actually like kind of conversing, but they are kind of up in the distance. You do not hear what they say.
Can is there any way to discern what they're talking about by trying to listen?
You would have to get closer.
Too big to get closer. I can't really get closer. I'm gonna ask Max. Do you know what they're talking about? Can you listen in on their conversation?
Um. Well, let's see. I'm not so sure. Who's talking over there?
Torg and the two
Torga,
guards.
yeah. But I think this is a fine place to take a vile break
Hmm?
Okay.
and let everyone take in what just happened. A BRB.
All right. So
Martok smells.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm making a snack. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
We play Dungeons and Dragons.
We did get some information while going back over the information, like a session back or two, that there was an island out past the Sea of Moving Ice, right? That had something to do
I
with
forgot
the
to mention.
frost maiden, yeah?
Yeah, sounds
You
right.
heard a rumor that says
Yeah.
that the whale knows the location of the island.
Okay. Thank you.
Thorin, as you begin working out on this metal, which I know exactly what you're doing, roll me a sleight of hands
You're
with
very quiet.
intelligent modification. Yeah, I have the microphone a little bit away.
Don't mess this up, Thorin. Don't mess this up,
Mhm.
dude.
Did you hear what
Straight.
I said?
I think they're both muted. They're devising a strategy.
Yeah, of course. Thorin, did you hear that?
No, I missed it. What?
It gave me
Alright.
as you're working with the metal, which I know exactly what you're doing. Roll me sleight of hands with intelligence modifier. Modifier, I mean.
How do I do that? I guess you just roll a d20 and add whatever works. Are you proficient in sleight of hands?
No.
Alright, so just add your intelligence modifier.
Oh, so
Yeah.
just roll sleight of hand and just do +5.
Just roll your intelligence modifier.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Very nice. I will DM you the result once session
Hell
is over.
yes.
I guess while we were taking this long rest, trying to think if there's any cantrips that I'd want to swap out, but I'm pretty happy with the ones I have. Guess Mage Hand's the only one I don't really use all that often.
I'm good. I don't have anything. Whoa. I don't have anything that I'd like to do in the morning.
You swap Mage Hand for Minor Illusion.
It's a default, yeah. You can swap one a day or something, yeah.
Yeah, one a day.
Awesome.
Oh my god, True Strike?
Yeah. So are you sneaking off, Max, to find out what Torga is talking to with her guards, or are we scrapping that?
I mean, the only way I'd really be able to do that is just detect thoughts.
Well, you can stealth in Thor's closer and then perception, maybe. I don't know if they can.
I guess that's true. I am a little bit stealthier. Minor Illusion to look like a chair.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Welcome back, adventurers.
I'm going to try to stealth using the assistance of Minor Illusion and just trying to be closer and listen in on the conversation that Torga's having with the guards.
What are you doing with minor illusion?
With Minor Illusion, I suppose I could do like a series of things. There's a few other people in the building, right? We're not just the only other people in the room.
They're talking on the outside.
Oh, on the outside. Okay.
Yeah, they left and walked a little bit ways down the shore, and they're like,
Oh,
this
so we like see
guard,
them in the distance.
Torga, guard, and they are facing the ocean.
Okay, so we like see them in the distance then, right? Like a good 100 or so feet away.
Not that far, but yeah, they are not within chatting distance.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see that. I give up.
In the morning is dim light.
I want to. All right, fine. I'm going to Minor Illusion. They're on the beach, but it's all snowy. I'll kind of start like going through the snow, and my Minor Illusion will be just like on top of me because I'm small enough. It'll just look like a mound of snow.
I'll do a diversion. I'll start making a snowman at the distance, rolling up big balls of snow.
Okay. Roll stealth with advantage.
Yeah. I'm, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Jesus.
There we go.
How did you roll two? Okay.
Holy
Never
shit.
mind. Never mind.
You're invisible as the snow completely vanishes you from sight. Not even your friends know where you're at. And as you start like sliding into the snow to get closer and closer to them, you soon start hearing their voices, but start getting just a little bit closer and closer to see if you can make out any words they say. And roll me perception.
Let's see. It was almost a nat 20 again.
As you start hearing these words that mix with the residual wind that left the winter behind, you hear the one of the taller ones say, "I we know it wasn't your fault, but we have to let them know it was a mistake." As Torga replies, I know, and I thank for the understanding." And the other tall one says, "We still don't know who that person in the box was. Still have to figure out if it had something to do with the ones that sent the cargo."
Mm-hmm.
And then they start talking about business. Their next stop in Icewind Dale, you hear that they're going to East Heaven now. And other than that, the amount of merchant that they have, how they're gonna get back the cargo that Angajik still has, and that sort of stuff.
All right. Yeah, once it seems like they're not going to be talking about anything pertinent to us, I'll sneak back.
And with that nat 20, you're totally safe.
Hell yeah.
What you find out, Max?
Well, it looks like they still don't know who that assassin was. They wasn't a whole lot of pertinent information for us as far as them talking business. They're going to be going to East Haven next. So if you want to rob them, I suppose that's a good chance.
No, my suspicion is that they're part of one of these evil organizations that take advantage of people. That was some of the surface thoughts. I got an indication that this might be the case, and that
Well, perhaps if we follow them to East Haven, that is kind of like the breeding ground of evil organizations. Maybe if we follow them there, that we might learn something.
Yeah. I know of only 2 organizations it could be one of them. The ship is to me quite interesting that they were from Luskan, as there's only one organization that possibly would put assassins in chests, and they're not the kindest people. I think we should wrap up.
We don't
here.
want to go there now, though, right?
We can possibly find out during our travels. I mean, it might be if they're going to East Haven, we might drop off and get faster to. Was it Caer Dineval you wanted to go to talk to the Dragonborn?
Provis is the speaker of Carconic.
Carconic, yeah, sorry. We might save some time by going that way. Where did you drop off the dog's sleds? Where it is? Is that Brinchan?
That was yeah.
Okay. We can always just take our own route there then. Pick up we need the dogs anyways, yeah.
Yes.
Well, if we're going to make our way to the glacier in any short amount of time, then we need dogs at least.
Yeah.
As you see, the 3 of them are now returning to camp, and they start undoing the tents and taking down the artificial wall. They start folding everything, putting them back on what they had folded them it, and start packing everything in the caravans.
So are we gonna pick up the cargo now? Torga? Do you have some more fish for handshake? I mean, she would possibly come if we just ring the bell and we loaded
I
up
did
everything.
brought an extra portion of fish because you have asked me to do so as part of our business, and we will try to call the whale again. There is no guarantee that it will answer, so we might be here waiting for some hours, maybe another day. Who knows?
We might as well try. If she shows up, it's a win-win getting the cargo as well as finding out where this assassin came from.
Everyone, well, not everyone, like the three of them are heading back into the bell. If you guys want to follow, you can. And they're gonna ring the bell once again. And this peculiar sound, low pitched vibration that it emits, rings again. And now, the wait.
Are we like paying this forward so that we could do it in future, or?
You're taking notes right now, Rain. You're taking the notes right now with investigation.
Yeah.
You know how to do it. I didn't even think
I
of
would
that.
say roll a group d20, not any particular check, just a group d20.
Perfectly average.
Nice, Dylan.
Oh.
Very nice.
Let's go.
Okay, now Dylan, roll a percentile die. Holy, okay.
I hope that's good.
It is still a couple of hours, so if in this time anyone wants to do anything, feel free to do so. But
Me and Dylan
after
got
about
plans.
4 or maybe 5 hours, it feels boring, and you guys feel like your time is being wasted and you could have maybe gone places. But soon you hear the low-pitched hum of a whale approaching. And as it does, you hear the same ritual as before. It comes out on the surface, spits some water, comes back down, it gives a couple of rounds, and then comes into the surface. And as it does, you see the boxes of the cargo are still in there. And the poor guy and the whale exchanged some words, and they gave her another 4 barrels of fish. The 2 Torg employees unload the boxes, but there doesn't appear to be any sign of the person that submerged with the whale.
So
maybe it went
like-
back in the box.
the cast like as I see this, never mind, it's too late now. I was going to like cast detect magic to see if anyone's invisible around here, but that wouldn't work anyway because I can't see them.
Okay, who here speaks well? Oh, it speaks common, yeah.
Speaks common, yeah.
The whale speaks common, yeah.
So
Our
someone-
talk goes up. Is it?
No, I'm gonna tell Rosie. You need to talk as well and check what happened to the guy on the boat to the back of it.
Me?
Oh, you can talk to whales, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we all can. She spoke common. On a juke.
Hello, friend.
It's good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. What happened to our friend that was on the cargo? The assassin.
Ah, yes, she popped the bubble and swam away.
Interesting. All right, I'll turn and tell that to my group. Or I guess we're all in the same area,
Yeah,
right?
you're
I'm
all
not
in
out
the
on the
same.
bell by myself. Okay,
No.
I'll tell them that.
Did the person survive this? I mean, the water is freezing
Are you
cold,
asking the
right?
well?
Yes, I'm asking the well.
I saw them swimming away. Do not know if they perished.
All right, that's unfortunate. We don't know. It might come back to bite us later then.
Well, he's probably dead. If he didn't survive that.
Assumption. What do we say about assumption here?
We hardly survived making sure.
Yeah, let's just hope you're right, brain.
A Moafu? What's that?
Mother of all fuck ups.
Mother of all fuck ups.
Assumption,
Oh,
that
the
is.
assumption. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I was eating.
No worries. I was in it too before.
Thorin, do you want to ask who was it that got to know the thing about the island off the coast that this whale can take us? Who knows that?
Sorry.
Thorin. Did you want to ask the?
Yeah. I'll ask the whale about how it knows about the people on the island.
Oh,
Or what
the
was it?
island. Yes, I do not approach that. There is aggressive people.
What do they do?
I once tried to get food from them, but they appear to be unpleased. I can go there, but it will cost more food. The special kind of food.
What's the special kind of food?
One of those octopus that looks like a person. Those be tasty.
I'm gonna look back at the
God.
party. Where are we gonna find one of those?
Would it make sense in character for us to make the connection?
Ah, now I understand.
Just-
Okay.
Judging by the time that, well, judging by how you guys already saw the skull underneath the mine in Tourmaline, and Rain knowing about these creatures before, I would say it would be pretty evident what this whale is talking about.
Okay.
So it wants a mind flare then.
How the heck did we get one of
Ugh.
those?
I don't know.
This all sounds like super out of everyone's mind.
I mean, we just ordered a very exclusive item on the menu that we do not sell.
Goes up to a burger joint and asks for A5.
Oh man.
You can alter
Okay.
self, and we can fit.
Go on.
I have no idea where we're gonna find a mind flare.
Oh,
We found the remains of one, right? So
Yeah.
Could you alter my steed? We could feed him Rudy.
There must
Yeah.
surely be something else.
it would probably know the
I
taste,
mean-
right? Unless it,
Yeah.
I mean, suggestion is a pretty nice spell.
yeah, but not when we're gonna be on her back, at her
It
mercy.
lasts 8 hours.
Yeah, but she knows, doesn't she? Or what spell is
No,
that they
so,
know from?
Any of the other charm spells of lower level,
Okay.
but not suggestion.
Interessante.
Well, we can at least look for one out in our travels, and I think this is a very interesting island to go to in the future. But it does require a really exclusive item to go there. We'll find it.
Yeah, like there's no way we can go search for a mind flayer, capture them alive, bring them back here.
Oh no! It
I don't
just
think it
wants
needs to be
fed.
alive. Yeah.
Oh, true.
We can pick
I
a
mean,
little.
it's definitely cold enough. The body would be fine.
Mm.
Except I don't know. I don't know what their bodies do. I don't know what they're like.
Well, hopefully the whale's not picky then.
Mm. Let's hope
Am
so.
I wrong for wanting to try Mind Flayer?
What if we get really lucky and the dragon is in cahoots with a mind flayer?
Yeah.
It sounds like we'd be very unlucky in that sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, judging by the amount of Durgar here, did we know that Durgar comes from the Underdark? Is that a given, or don't we?
No,
Okay. Well,
you do just know they are called dwarfs.
Yeah.
Well, we've heard them called like, what is it? Dark dwarves. Like we hear Drow are called dark elves, right?
What was it?
Forget about it.
Yeah, I was just trying to extrapolate that we may know that there is possibly more than one entrance to the Underdark, but just scrap that. We don't know that.
Okay.
I can't find a good reason for me to know.
Didn't your ice god or your wind goddess tell you that when you asked for directions yesterday?
Yeah, I could do that. Well, should we pack up and head back into Bryn Shander then, and pick up our sleds?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. I'll say this quiet to you guys, but after hearing about like Torga's plans, I think we're kind of done with her, especially after she wanted to just pack up and leave.
Can we ask the whale where does she think we'll find a mind flayer?
Very smart.
Or what if she takes us to like an underwater cave that's another entrance to the Underdark?
Do not
How
know
else would
where
she know?
these are found. Just know they are really good.
Okay.
How do you know the taste of such a being? Who has fed this to you in the past?
There was once a strange rock that came into the ocean and had some of these octopus people inside. I ate them. Yum yum.
This rock is inside the ocean right now?
Yes, but it has run out of octopus people.
Very interesting.
When you tried eating them, did they do anything to you, or did they just let you eat them?
They appear to not be capable of breathing underwater. It's strange for an octopus.
That is strange indeed.
When you say rock, do you mean it fell from the sky, or where did it come from?
I found it on the bottom of the ocean. looked different than the rest. So me, curious, inspected.
Was there anything else down there by the rock except for the octopus people?
Didn't seem to notice.
You do also know where this rock is. The bottom of the ocean.
Yes, but me taking you there would cost you more fish.
Well, how did you eat them? Or that was in character, so was there like a gap or crack, or did you break it open yourself? Presumably they were inside.
outside.
Oh.
Apparently they tried to reach for air, but couldn't.
What if you brought us there and we could get you one as payment for bringing us in another for our deal?
Wait, to see if I understood the deal.
Because she said she can't take us unless we pay her more fish, but she knows where they're at. So what if she takes us and then we pay her for the payment there with the promise of a mind flayer, and then we get her another one for the initial deal?
So it is 2 mind flayers once you return.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
But that's to get us there. But I also don't. Okay.
I mean,
Just, I don't know.
ooh,
Doesn't matter anyway.
Payment is upfront.
Understandable.
but it would cost us only fish to get to the rock at the bottom of the ocean where you found the octopus people.
Yes. No special octopus to get to octopus. Only to get to the island.
I'm out of questions.
Yeah.
The Torga employee is one of them is gonna say, if you're done talking to the whale, we have a town to get to.
Yep. Good to go. Rest of you.
You see Torga smooches the whale's front and waves to say goodbye. And as everyone boards the now loaded wagons, some of you now have to sit beside one of Torga employees, like next to the co-rider. They're gonna still be riding the caravan, but one of you have to sit next to one of them because inside now there's the boxes. So how are you guys distributing? It is one. There's Torga, one with you, one of you with Torga, then 2 of you in the other caravan, and one of you seated with one of the guards.
I'm fine with the same distribution as last time. I think it was Brutus plus Maxi with Torga, maybe?
No, it was me and Rain.
Okay, cool.
I was up in the front. Yeah, I was in the front with Bruce, I think.
Yeah, but now one of you have to go into the outside, into the co-rider seat.
Well, I could just ride my steed.
Oh, that's true.
And I will do that with however many crates we can load up. Well, maybe not all, like a lot, but maybe just one to create a little bit of space for those in the caravan.
Sounds good. Everyone boards on top of their carriages, and Bluetooth mounts the steed as the journey back to Targus begins. The travel back goes uneventful. The skies look clear after the storm, but the weighting, the weight of the concern of a now gargantuan-sized flying creature on Icewind Dale's sky looms over you. It is another 7 hours of travel back to where the journey once started, and now it is you guys arrive at nighttime.
All right. Is it lit up?
Targos is one of the big towns, so there's still some activity, especially around the tavern and the inn.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
is this where we left the dogs in Targos?
You left them in Blinchender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we left him with the clam and near the clam place.
Yeah.
Okay, I will ride to where. Well, I'm following. I'd follow wherever these guys would go, since I don't have the big ass vehicle.
So are
They will
we?
stay in Targos.
Oh, they will stay in Targos. Okay, they won't move from here
Yeah.
because they have a warehouse in this town. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they will unpack in here and head into. Hold on, let me show the map to see if that gives any ideas.
Hmm.
They will just stay at the Luskan Arms. Give me just 1 second.
Hmm?
Take your time. Take your time.
I'm back.
What's up, back?
Hmm.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well, of course, we're gonna ask you on. This is the final destination, or is Prince Shander the final destination? Because we've done our part now with the deal. We have taken her to the ship and back with the cargo, so payment should be made.
Yeah. It should.
So she had
Double, actually.
she had the portion of fish that you guys were promised, but they used it on killing the whale again. And
So
the
what's in
other
the
part
crate
of
that's
the
on my
deal,
horse?
well, all the crates were unpacked and none of them were opened yet. But the other side of the deal was like a coupon on her shop for how much was it? Like 200? No,
Yep,
Think
that
it's
sounded right.
125
Yep, that sounded right.
pieces. The 121.
Nice.
And she was paying us in a coupon and fish.
Yes.
So can we kill her now? Hands you a basket full of fish and an IOU.
Where
In
did you
fairness, we
get
did
the
ask for the
fish?
fish. We
We
asked for the
did.
fish.
So we can take
How
another
did
trip.
Well, our job was just to protect her. It wasn't to get her stuff back. She should have used her other portion with the fish.
What's
Or her
crazy is we
cargo,
could have
yeah.
protected her flawlessly on the ship, and she still would have died to the dragon.
Well, I would say it's a pleasure doing business with the Torga, but I don't know if it was worth the payment. This was an extremely dangerous mission. I put all of our lives in peril. So what does she have in the shop that's worth anything with the discount?
You have a 125 gold pieces as bonus, and besides the empty box that held the assassin that tried to stab Max, that leaves her with 5 um, crates of merchandise
Hmm?
of merch, and it has just spells, gems, wine, and other kind of accessories, or everything you can think of. Wristbands, necklaces, like luxury stuff.
Hmm. And the box with the assassin in. Can we investigate
It
that
is.
box? Or is it
Oh,
complete?
okay. If you go to check that box, roll me some investigation.
Ah, shit, I should have pushed. Nice.
And dead. Contact poison.
Yeah, give me a second. It's a new day, new rolls. Oh, no, almost. No.
You see it. It appears to be an empty box.
That's a shame. I was hoping to find something hidden here or something dropped from the person that came out. Is there anything you need for your crafting, Thorin or Max? Or
I suppose it's like I could use like vellum, which is like, arcane paper, usually made from like tanned animal hide, but is there anything of like higher quality that would achieve like the same but better effect?
You could find some tender animal hides within Torga's items. You'd have to work it out to turn it into vellum, though.
Oh, never mind. I'll just buy it somewhere else.
We should all get rations maybe if you sell those.
Smart, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
I
one.
only have 6 left.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Oh, how
She
many?
How
doesn't
many does she have?
sell any rations.
Oh,
You're offered some wine instead. Some apple wine, sweet berry wine.
hmm. Well,
Things that you do
Hardy
not
wants
see.
anyone.
Fine by me. I mean, we've been having meat this entire time. How many bottled wines are we splitting if we're taking some? I don't mean 125g worth of wine. That'd be a lot of it.
A lot?
No. I mean, a wine is always good to have. There's at least one person we know we can bribe with wine.
Yeah, I believe a nice bottle of wine is like 50 gold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. So one of these, the apple wine is 40 gold pieces, and the sweet berry wine is 60 gold pieces.
Wow.
Well, I don't think we'll be buying anything else from here anyway, so we might as
Yeah,
well
Yeah.
use the credit.
Wait, that's how they
So
get you though,
Yeah.
with the coupons.
Yeah.
You can get 3 apple
Store
wines.
credit at GameStop.
You can get 3 apple wines or 2 sweet berry wines. Which one do you want?
3 is more than 2.
Well,
Sweet.
That was a very smart one. I'd possibly go.
Can't argue with that.
I'd go for the higher quality and say less is more.
Or you can go 1 and 1 and you still have 30 gold pieces of credit.
That we will never use.
Or she can throw in another apple bottle of wine with that.
because she used up all of her fish.
Yeah,
She's gonna
we
be,
should-
yeah, that's
Well,
fair. And give
be
you
thankful
1.
we didn't feed you to the whale.
So you get 1 sweet berry wine and 2 apple wine bottles.
You're the alcohol holder, Brutus. You want to add it to your sheet? You already got
Sure.
a barrel of ale or whatever it was.
A
Okay.
keg of
Okay, yeah. even okay.
mead. So are you guys staying at Targus?
Is the quest done? And is it night? Well, the quest is done.
It is.
Yeah. And if we want to travel now, can we get to Bryn Shander before dark?
It is
Yeah,
already
it's
done.
only
Oh, okay, it's already done.
well, Bryn Shander is only, you said, like an hour away though. I feel like we
It is.
should be willing to push through.
Yeah.
I mean, Thorin's already exhausted. What's one more level gonna do to him?
I mean, after the long
we
rest,
long rested, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's long rest for exhaustion, isn't
Mhm.
it?
Yeah. One
one
per
long
long.
rest reduces 1 level. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So again,
I'm up for
speak
moving
to
on as well
Richard.
and get faster to the dragon.
As you guys cut up some time and get to a better position to have like a headquarters, or not headquarters, like a more central position to work on, where you guys stop at first.
Stables to leave the dogs, I would say. Makes sense.
The dogs were there already.
Okay, the dogs were there. Okay, we walked here, the dogs are here. My bad. That's totally my bad. I would personally like to go to the town hall to inform the speaker of the town that we may have to delay the Ravel's End visit for the prisoner, and instead an informer about the waking up of the dragon.
Yeah, I would tell us. I would like to say that we should probably not tell all the people about the dragon because that's just gonna cause more of a commotion. Maybe we should just tell the speakers and trust them to act accordingly. That's my opinion on it, at least.
This is a central hub of all the towns in East Haven, or in Icewind Dale. So telling this speaker is probably the easiest way to spread the information to other speakers, because we won't have time to run to every single town.
Plus, so far when we've interacted with speakers, it's like what out of all of them, we've had a drunk, a useless piece of shit,
One that was locked up, yeah. Another one that was lost or gone on a business trip.
I don't know. I feel like
trust
if you
this.
tell a bunch of people that, it's gonna be pandemonium. It's gonna chaos.
At least I trust this one. I think she's one of the good ones.
Let's tell this one.
Okay, going into the town hall, the doors are closed, but there's light still on. Knocking on the door makes a not old, but also not a young human male open the door and says, good evening. For the day we're done with requests. If you would wish, come first thing in the morning. We will attend to your query.
Oh, this is
an urgent manner. We need to speak right away.
Need to give the speaker some important news to do with the entire area.
All of Icewind Dale.
Make sure this is not some kind of joke because time is short for all of us. As he lets you in, if you would wait, I will call for Speaker Duvesa. And so he does. Just a 1, maybe 2 minutes of wait, and you see Speaker Duvesa on her immaculate attire again, as she was kind of ready to finish the day, but even then, she looks very well placed as she says, "Oh, I hope everything is okay. Did the guards give you any trouble?"
No, they were fine, and rightfully so. They didn't want to let us in, but we have very important news to deliver to you.
I have it. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Hold on.
I thought you had a sneeze coming.
The sooner we know how to deal with this, the better for everyone.
I would agree.
So,
I
what did you
trust
learn?
that we can, or I trust that we have you to be in our corner at least with this information.
This is very confidential, I know. It will be dealt accordingly.
Well, I'll let these guys tell you as they were closer to it than I was.
As she turns towards the rest of the group.
As I suppose I'll speak up and say we've recently discovered a white dragon that has appeared up out of the snow. And as I
Wait,
say, I'll do a little like, I don't know, are we sitting around a table or something?
you guys have chairs on the waiting area. She's standing.
Mm,
I would
Okay,
tell her to sit down before this
yeah.
information.
She
Probably
does
do.
so.
I'll do like a minor illusion of what we saw, just like a freeze frame of the dragon erupting up out of the snow.
Wait,
Cool.
I thought you had returned from the Raffles End.
This is why we haven't yet. We believe that this is way bigger of an issue now.
A dragon? It is just merely legends.
I thought so too, but I did see it with my own eyes as it flew off.
Are you sure it is what you saw?
Yes.
Maybe it was a. I know there was a heavy blizzard. Maybe something was mixed within it, and
I promise you, it was a dragon. I've seen lots of blizzards, lots of snow in my day. My eyes definitely would remember something like that.
We all saw it.
the
It was
bitter
our
cold.
Veracruz.
It caused Torga to faint from fright.
The bitter cold can make people see things where they are not. Are you completely sure this is what you saw?
How is she reacting to this information? Why is she being so skeptical to us telling her this when we haven't bullshitted her once? Does she seem like she doesn't want us to? Like, what does her face look like?
She's in. She's very doubtful about this. Like, this is something out of everyone's mind. Like, nobody would believe in such a story. And if you were on her shoes and another Goliath came to tell you he saw a dragon, you'd probably be saying you're just full of shit, man.
Yes, but if I said it with the conviction that I had, or like that we all have right now. Like, why the fuck would 5 people just barge into your house and be like, "We saw a dragon," if we weren't being truthful?
As I show over my illusion, it's just like we saw a frozen corpse on some kind of chair we then learned was a saddle. We interacted with it. This dragon burst out from the ground underneath us. I don't think we could have imagined a giant dragon-sized hole suddenly appearing in the ground.
She takes a better position on her seat, puts her hand on her chin. You had contact with a dragon and yet survived.
We're lucky it didn't notice us.
If what you're saying is true, then who knows what is coming next? I thought the never-ending winter was the highest of the challenges.
Well, it doesn't seem that way. And we believe this is the greatest threat to the region right now. And that's why we came back here to inform you about it. I think the prison can wait. I think this dragon needs to be dealt with before it
Yeah,
starts to attack the towns.
More than likely the people in the prison are more safe if we don't get them right now.
Maybe the town of Dogan's Hole has already fallen, and a council of speaker meetings is already due. We're already trying to get everyone to get into speaking terms so we can all meet and discuss what's gonna be of 10 towns. This would be the first time many of us talk to each other face to face. But with this news coming in, I think it is best for us to have this meeting as soon as we can. And I would like you to be present in there.
Sure. It's a great danger to have all the speakers meet at one place. Don't you have any enemies? Like, aren't you afraid to all meet at one spot?
We are all trusted members of this region. We all have
So
this
trusted you guys haven't met each other?
We have, but with the winter, with the everlasting rime upon us, some of us have developed some grudges about other towns. Not talking about myself, but I know other towns have disagreements with each other. I sure know we can overcome these and join to fight a greater force.
Well, let's
I hope you're right.
Maybe we'll get some kind of sign from above that you're doing the right thing. So I look at Max and wink.
I hope so too. I don't want to let nor you nor any of my people down. She's gonna think for a second and did you know where this dragon is?
Brutus
Well,
knows
we think
always
it's heading to the glacier.
And are we sure it is gonna attack anytime soon? Because if it's not, it wouldn't be very good to sound an alarm and get everyone worried for something that is not gonna happen.
Well, I think it'd be worth it for them to know to at least be prepared in the event that it does happen. It's not a matter of if it's coming, but when, in my opinion.
Very true.
So
As
what
it
was
said,
the
there was already a council of speakers preparing, but I think I will pressure them to come sooner.
How soon would this
Yeah.
be?
Yeah,
How soon is the meeting? How soon can you get the meeting together if you're meeting already? So,
as soon as everyone agrees to, it is really not up to me.
okay.
Is there any other information that you would like to share?
Is there any that you would like to share?
Do not have any. I precisely was waiting for some news about the Valish Gant,
I'm
but
sorry that we don't come with good news.
these are certainly awful news, but it's better to be aware of them than to not.
This is true.
Hmm.
Better to be safe than sorry, as I've heard.
Yeah, I don't have any additional questions, and I know it's late as well.
I don't think it is possible for me to deliver any messages at this time, but first thing tomorrow I will let the other speakers know of the urgency of this meeting.
Hopefully, we can have it
Yes,
within 2
thank you.
days.
Whew. That seems.
We got carry pigeons, right?
Send the ravens.
Yeah.
I wonder, is this even too slow
Hmm.
to hold a meeting? But I suppose it's about as good as we can do, unless we have some kind of seal that we can bring to other towns. It's not like we'd be official ambassadors or have any authority to do so. We basically have to try and convince as many, and who knows, maybe that will just take longer than gathering them all here. At least if it comes from a speaker, then we know. If it's up to them to project the authenticity of the authority there.
Hmm.
So it's kind of out of our hands, I suppose.
We got one ally on our side that knows about dragons, that also likes wine.
Who is it?
Hmm.
Speaker Travis.
Hmm.
I always heard to his stories thinking he was a dreamer, drunkard. But with this news, there might be some truth within his words.
Let's hope so. Otherwise, he's just another drunk with stories.
We have enough of them in Icewind Dale, but his good will and vast experience made him suitable to lead the town, and besides these, even with this everlasting winter, he's managed to hold his people well. I really wish I could do more for 10 towns, but it is really getting out of control.
Just do what you can. That's all we ask. That's all we're doing.
And sure,
I have to get heading back to work now, so I gotta dip off.
Okay.
That sounds
I
good.
hope you have a good one, everyone. Bye.
See you.
So yeah.
I'll be heading out too. Bye.
Max.
Oh, you're leaving too? Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So we head for the. I mean, we wouldn't know until tomorrow how long it's going to take, anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might as well, and it's the evening right now, so we would need to find a place to stay.
We should be able to find a room, no problem.
Yeah, that would be the north look, yeah.
You could also find shelter at the House of the Morning Lord.
Mm.
Or sleep at the stables.
Oh.
Or Max's hut.
Oh, yeah.
Max's hut? Oh, yeah, Max's hut.
I think inside is fine. We can get a warm meal and some drinks. That's what I'd prefer.
Okay. You guys feel free to subtract the worth of a ration if you're buying one, or one of yours if you're eating your own.
Okay. What is the cost of a ration?
5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Could we not have just got some knucklehead trout?
I'm afraid this town is the only thing you'll find.
Well, I'm just saying, like, instead of getting a ration, we could eat, right?
Oh yeah, that's what it costs. 4 silver pieces. Well, 1 silver piece less.
Okay.
How many can we have each?
Well, I was just
What?
saying we could do that instead of doing rations. I must have misunderstood. So we were buying food? I thought you were saying to subtract.
No, yeah, you can buy food too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And with the second long rest of the day, and after having encountered this new enemy that looms over the land, you guys feel more determined to put an end to all the disgrace that is raining upon here as you guys reach 7th level. No, it's 6th.
I was like,
Okay,
"Damn,
okay,
we're pretty
okay.
good."
What you should have ended that long spiel with was, and you all get inspiration.
Yeah.
That would have been
it's
funny.
Should have.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
But yeah, you have reached the new milestone and feel stronger than ever.
I got an
Nice.
aura, baby.
Oh yeah, nice. Ah shit,
You
I'm
got
not
aura of
melee.
protection?
Yeah, on level 6.
Nice.
Plus
Is that
3?
the thing +5 to all saves?
No,
It's
charisma mod.
plus your charisma modifier.
Oh,
Plus
So
3
for
is
me,
still
it'll only
great,
be
man.
+3 right now. Yeah.
Mm.
huge. What'd you get in Martok?
You know what I'm getting. I am I'm gonna see how I'm gonna flavor this. But in some way I'm getting some boons from my deity to more naturally control the wind and the water as I gain 1 level of sorcerer as well.
Oh,
I'm picking up a flavor of sorcerer that is called Storm Sorcerer, which is basically a wind flavored one, and I get some of the abilities to control wind later on, which I thought was a good flavor to the class.
very nice.
I get to know Primordial, which I already know. So that's a bummer, but
If you do not know Celestial, you can pick it.
okay. That's cool. I'll make sure I'll do some minor changes then. One question I have in regards to knowing Underdark. Since I know Undercommon, which is the language of the Underdark, Where would I have picked that up? I mean, I guess I could have got taught that from a draw or
From
something.
your god
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
What you picking up, Rain?
I'm looking at the con-based feats. So I'm trying to see
it's
like.
feat level, man. That's cool.
Well, it's that or ability score, but I think I'd rather have a feat to be honest, because I don't usually do feats, so I could be interested in some of them.
Isn't feed a 4 level?
Oh, not for a warrior. They get it every 2 levels.
Fighters get them at 6 as well.
Who?
Fighters.
Fighters.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Maybe not that. Maybe not 12.
What the fuck? That's broken. Okay.
Well, it's all they do. I mean, it's
Yeah.
don't have much magic. Can only fight. I mean, one that's really cool, Rain, is the one where you can use your shield to knock someone down after you attack. That one's decent.
What's that one called?
Shield Mastery, I think. Let me think.
I think it allows you to block an area of attack damage. So, like, if you pass the save, you take no damage, and if you fail the save, you take half the damage.
It says, well, I don't know if this is. I'm just reading this off another website because I wanted to list, but it's attack allows to shove.
Mhm.
Attack also allows to shove, so you can, when you attack, you presumably can shove them as well.
Knock them prone.
Instead of
shove, yeah.
Yeah, well, push back or prone, and then shield bonus to dex.
Oh yeah. You can use your shield reaction to basically get evasion to take half damage if you fail a dex save or no damage if you complete the dex save. Yeah.
You get your shield bonus to dex saving throws against spells and no half damage on successful saving throw, so that's good. Yeah, that is pretty good actually.
And then of course you have the feat Resilience, which gives +1 to a random stat and a proficiency in that saving throw. That's a decent one. So that at this level will put you at a +3 to one of your saves.
Yeah, I might do that one because there's a lot of con saves. So from the cold, so yeah, I'll do that one. I think Resilience.
And I know I always send the fucking handouts like 4 days after the session, but today I did send it accordingly. So there's the dragon that you guys met.
Oh,
in the handouts
nice.
chat.
What is the dragon called from Honor Among Thieves? Isn't that also a truce at the end? Truce. What is it called? You have the little statue, Brutus, or Bo.
That's Thember Chod.
It's Chod. Okay.
I was gonna say it would be so epic if that dragon also appears in the movie, but I haven't watched it.
What spells you picking, Bo?
I don't know. I thought I just got the aura.
Oh no, you can swap the spells. Maybe you don't get more spell slots, but you can at least swap the spells, right, for more level 2 spells. But yeah, okay.
No.
I forgot to add 6 temporary hit points, by the way, since our last rest.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the blessing.
Or whatever it is, 5+1. Very nice. And did you say the sword I have is +1 or 2? Because it says +2 in the...
It's +2.
Okay, nice. I'll have to edit that. Edit. I don't think I can edit it.
Yeah, you can. You click the sword, then you go into the edit on the right-hand side, and you do a manual add modifier to damage for an additional +1 to hit and damage.
Oh yeah, to hit override 1, to hit damage bonus. Does that work? Let me see. I need to.
You click edit.
I can see the edit, but where do I click to?
Aha! To hit override, just override it to +2. It's
okay.
It's under
And
the
then it goes
customized
to-
column. So to hit override +2 and damage bonus +2. Oh no, damage bonus +1 maybe. You don't need to do hit override. You can do just to hit bonus and to damage bonus 1 and 1. Like this.
Okay.
All right.
Hit
I'll
bonus
be
1.
heading out to get some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off as well. Thank you for the great session.
Thanks for coming.
See you guys.
And I'll
Yep.
see you next time.
Oh, that went down to 0. But yeah, I'll try to fix it. Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Oh yeah, I'll try to figure that out.
Yeah. I'll
Hang
send
on,
a screenshot as well what I